Do you potentially want to get into a city before it takes off so that you get better pricing but it's still close to a major city? Well, today's video is for you. Hi, I am Tiffany. I'm a local realtor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If this is your first time by our channel, then welcome. This is where we drop everything you need to know about Dallas-Fort Worth. For over a decade, I've been helping people just like you move here. We actually were just voted the #1 brokerage in all of Dallas-Fort Worth, so you're going to love working with us. We help people every day move here, so we're super excited. So whether you need to move in 9 days or 9 months, reach out. You can call us, text us, email, Zoom, doesn't matter. We'd love to hear from you. All of our information is below. Feel free to comment, ask questions, days, nights, weekends. We work all the time and we can't wait to help you. So with all that being said, let me tell you about Celina, Texas. So the people that live in Celina actually want to keep it a secret. They like that small town feel. It has that small town vibe, but is so close to Frisco. We're about 20 minutes away from Frisco, which is a huge city. And you're even closer to Prosper, which is booming right now. So not everybody's made it all the way out here to Celina. So you can really get some great deals still. And it's gonna move up here. So property value is going to go up. So it may be a good choice for somebody that's wanting to potentially have a better price in buying, driving a little bit to get to that bigger town. But it's special down here. Everybody roots for the high school, the Bobcats, Friday Night Lights. Have you guys seen it? Because this is the feel of this town. Everybody dresses in orange. Everybody goes to the Friday night football games. So it's a town that you really do need to get involved in order to live here, because you'll miss out on so many special things. And I'm here in the downtown, and I just wanted to give you a few stats before I start showing you around. First of all, the population is around 20,000, so it's not a big town. The median home price is mid-3s all the way up to 400,000. It's very much still considered rural. That's actually a hard word to say, but it is. So it's not a big city yet. And its school rating is an A. So they're ranked 80 on the top list of school districts in Texas, and that's 701 schools. So they're right at 80. So that's a great rating to have. As far as location, where you are compared to Dallas, I rate everything compared to where you are to Dallas. You're about 50 minutes away from Dallas. So it is quite the trek. Most of the locals really like that they're that far away from Dallas. So just know that that's the length in which you will have to drive in order to get to Dallas. You're also looking at about a 45-minute drive to the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. But remember, you're only 20 minutes away from Frisco, so you are very close to a very prominent large town. And closer to Prosper, like I said earlier, and to just plug Prosper, I have videos on that. If you don't want to be quite as far out as Celina is, Prosper it borders Frisco, so it's a much closer drive. So Celina, you're going to feel like you're driving out into the country when you come to Celina. So just, if you need something a little closer, look at Prosper and look at those videos, but you will pay more to get into Prosper. So with that being said, let me show you downtown. Tender Smokehouse is actually a really popular place. It's owned by 5-time Major League Baseball All-Star Torrey Hunter. You can often see him bussing his own tables and interacting with the staff, but it's a lot of fun down here. We're going to head over to Hey Sugar Store. It's a local Texas chain of candy, and they make their own ice cream. But while we walk over there, I wanted to tell you that Celina has the best nickname in all the towns that I have interviewed. It's called Roller Town. And the reason it's called Roller Town is because when Celina was first established, the railroad was then established. And so a railroad ran through Celina, and it was about a mile away from where they had picked their downtown to be. So they literally put all of their houses and buildings on big trees, and they rolled them all the way to where the railroad Sorry, it's so cold here I can barely talk. To where the railroad was. And that's what was established as the downtown. So it all was because they wanted to be close to the railroad where everything was being created in. And that's why it's called Roller Town. It's definitely one of the coldest days we've had so far for this winter. All of our winters are pretty mild, so you can just call me a pansy, it's fine. but I'm freezing. So I hope you've enjoyed the little snippet of downtown. Now I'm going to take you to 3 or 4 subdivisions, kind of show you what houses down here look like. And most of them are pretty new just because Celina is newer and it's developing. And so you're really going to like what you're about to see. I also want to point out Buff City Soap and Oak Roasted Coffee Summer Moon. Summer Moon's also in Frisco, and it's just the most whimsical, amazing coffee shop. So definitely check it out. And Buff City Soap, oh, it's to die for. The soaps, candles, lotions, they have better laundry detergent and dryer sheets that aren't bad for the environment, and you can it's just a really cool store if you're wanting a better quality of soap, laundry detergent, lotion, and all of that. But people go crazy for Buff City Soaps around here, so check it out. So we're here at 12 Oak. 12 Oak is not necessarily a master planned community. It's 67 1-acre lots that range anywhere from 1.8 million all the way up to 5 million. They started building it in 2003 and really completed it in 2008. And so it's a smaller community. People know each other. It's really large lots and just super private. So if that's something you're looking for, then let us know and we'll give you more information about 12 Oaks. The homes range anywhere from 3,600 all the way up to 5,600. This particular community feeds into Prosper ISD, which is A-rated. It's A+ rated. It's an amazing school district. So now we're in Mustang Lake. And what's awesome about Mustang Lake is there's all kinds of builders still building. This is a master plan community, have great amenities. And they started building this in 2016. And there's so much open space for you to build on. And I'm amongst a ton of model homes, and I'm going to actually take you in to see some of them. But this is a really great area, and it also feeds into Prosper ISD, which is A+ rating. They have so many amenities. They have multiple resort pools. They have miles and miles and miles of trails, jogging trails, biking trails, multiple playgrounds, a fishing pond, 5-acre fishing pond, an amphitheater, and tennis court. So there's so much that you can do as a family. They put on events and all kinds of things down here. So let me take you in a couple of these model homes and show you what they look like. So our last stop today is Light Farms, and I love Light Farms. It's a huge master planned community. I mean, huge. In fact, I'll probably do an individual deep dive on Light Farms all by itself because it's got that much going on. It was established in 2013, And the greatest thing about it is they're still going strong with home building. So you can literally come out here, meet with one of the model home builders, and pick a lot and build your dream home. So it's got so many activities. I'm standing here in one of the amenity areas. They have this area that I'm at right now is where they have activities and farmers markets, and behind me, the Nook is its own restaurant. So this subdivision has its own restaurant. It's actually got 2 elementary schools that are Prosper ISD that all the kids in the neighborhood feed into. So it's just, you'll see people riding around on their golf carts. People know each other. You've got the pools back here, the fitness center. It's state-of-the-art fitness center that you get to go into. You've got tennis courts back here. You've got pickleball. Not, it does pickle court just the same, but pickleball. You have sand volleyball back there. You have basketball courts. There's hiking and biking trails. That back there, that red brick building is one of the elementaries. So it's just an unbelievable subdivision. And again, it's huge. So I guess you don't feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere. And not that Celina is out in the middle of nowhere, because it's not. It is further north than Prosper, but everything's moving out here. So buying now, and in 5 years, your property value is just going to be so much better. So anyway, it's getting dark, so I'm trying to squeeze all this in, but I wanted you to see Light Farms. I'm going to show you a couple of the houses before I sign off, but just for you to know that Light Farms is an area that you could get a new build.
Okay, so we're finally here. I had to wait on another agent, and she didn't want me to show it while she was showing it, so I had to go do some other showings, and I'm back. So this is a floating laminate. I don't know if you know what that is, but there's a pad underneath it. So when you walk, it kind of feels like there's some movement. There's nothing wrong with that. I just like to tell people, because they're like, why is the floor moving? But it's laminate with a pad underneath it. So this is your dining room. There you go. There's the dining room, kitchen. It looks like kind of a double living room, so you can spread out. This is quartz, so it is really nice. And then you've got the shelving here. This is gonna be your fridge. I mean, it's nice. This is all brand new. Let me see if I'm trying to tell if it's soft. No, not necessarily soft close, but they're updated. The windows are super old. I think you can see all that. So you might think of, see, you can just tell that they're old. They've got this etching on them from the seals being broken, and that's throughout the house. Laundry room. It's a good size, and it has the upper cabinets. Pantry. I'm gonna turn these lights out as I move through. This is a coat closet. And then coming down here, this is a linen nook. And then you've got open shelving for your closet. This is your secondary bedroom. Your secondary with a little walk-in closet, which is nice. And then this is definitely old, but sometimes these things last a lot longer than normal. It was, looks like it was serviced in 2012. Anyway, it's older, but so is this house. I love the floors. Oh, here's your hot water heater. Looks like it's 2012, so it's a little bit older as well. And there's no pan. If you have one on the inside of the house, I would put a pan underneath it so that if it leaks, the pan will catch it and it won't leak on your floors. This is the master. It's a little darker. Probably need a better light, but it is big. Oh, and this is a really big bathroom. It's really nice with your freestanding tub. Got a walk-in closet here. This is great. It's super cute. Little toilet room. Looks like somebody ran the water to see what it was like. But again, all these windows need to be replaced eventually. I'm not saying you have to do it off the cuff, but, and I know this house has shown a lot, so they may even get multiple offers. We'll just have to see. Let's go look at the backyard. Covered patio, which is nice. And then just your normal backyard that you could see in the pictures. Sorry, it's so dark.